Welcome everyone to this webinar. Today I'm here with Damon from our partner Moco Smart, which is a hardware manufacturer delivering solutions all over the globe. And this amazing case talking about indoor safety. So safeguarding the workforce and some solutions and use cases, also some insights that we brought from this industry. I have personally learned a lot working with customers on that sector, both working in construction projects or mining projects that found that our tools can be extremely helpful to deliver a good quality and safe environment for all employees out there. So before we start, we have here Damon Huang with us. He's a partner manager at Moco Smart. Thank you for joining them, and thanks for the availability to be talking to us today, sharing a little bit more about your hardware and use cases that you have. We look forward to hearing your insights there.
Yeah, thank you too, and nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all, guys.
Awesome, cool. So first of all, let's talk about solutions for enhanced safety. Also, what do we expect to see and we're in regards to workspace safety and IoT, how we can use the data that we have to better our process. That is, in case of events can be predictive, how do we implement them, and what are such events that can improve the safety in the workplace using IoT sensors and indoor measurements, right? And then Damon's going to share with us some insights into the IoT devices and use cases, and how can Moco have help with the hardware side on bring these insights with their very robust and sophisticated hardware. And then on the end of this section, we're going to have a Q&A. In case you have any questions or concerns at the end of this webinar, feel free to share your questions for me or for Damon. We'll be happy to help. If you don't follow Moco Smart and TagoIO on LinkedIn, I recommend that you do. We always post some news over there that in regards to the market, the IoT, where we are present, the events that you can see us, you can talk to us. And I particularly make myself available for also any questions. As a customer success manager here on Tago, I always look forward to talking to new customers, new contacts that are looking to implement IoT solutions within their businesses. And I'll drop the link from the LinkedIn on the chat so you can follow both Moco Smart and TagoIO on LinkedIn to stay tuned with more news. So let's start here on Tago. So TagoIO is an IoT cloud platform that it inspires and empowers users to create their own IoT applications for series of verticals. So today we're talking about indoor safety. If we extend the capabilities, we can talk about outdoor as well, fleet management, warehouse monitoring for facilities, and all that stuff. And that is one vertical. TagoIO is much beyond building a particular use case. It's the place where you can tailor solutions using IoT devices for your end users, all the way from agriculture to smart buildings to cities, utilities, and much more. So going into our case here, so today we're going to focus on indoor safety. This is such an important topic that I think, because let's start with the startling fact. Over last year, there were over 2.8 million non-fatal accidents due to inadequate monitoring for safety measures. That is a huge number. That is on the United States alone. So we are coming along to revolutionize that into understanding certain patterns, that is getting metrics that is from the employee getting understanding the place, the circumstances to try to establish a logic so you can predict such things from happening. Because like I mentioned before, this could happen in construction, this could happen in the industry, in mining. It's such broad application here. And the good thing about it is that you can collect data from these sensors and get these insights. At first, you will get mostly data, but once you look at the data and things start happening, you can build, you can understand the patterns in the scenarios, so you are prepared for it. So if there's a problem, you have a response, and understand also the worker behaviors to minimize human error as well, right? So monitor your employees closely, not just to see where they are, but in which area they are, what the danger that area poses, and collect that data live in order to anticipate possible events that can be harmful to that particular employer's life, and the work being done. So not to stop the process and everything because something happened, and be prepared for it, right? So it's very delicate. And this we can do with predictive analysis. Using our analysis modules, we can then identify these patterns, right? Where accidents happen, why they happen, what can be done to prevent that from happening, implementing a new logic which would handle that, and having remote access and track that live at all times, right? So reduce the need for on-site inspections. That is, you'll be monitoring everything, so you'll be constantly looking at ways to improve your process and the space, the quality of the space in which your workers are doing their job to minimize the human error there, and potential risks and life threats that that job may offer. So when we look at emergency and responsible feats, there are some things that can help to prevent that. And one of the things that I find pretty cool is the wearable sensors, right, to detect emergency. That is such as a smartwatch or a helmet. You can add the sensors to those particular items, or just carrying the sensor with you on the RFID. We're going to show a really cool one. Demon's going to show the LW006 sensor, which is sort of like a tag like this, that it's wearable, it's light, and you can press it in case there is an emergency. And it can track both indoor and outdoor, which would be perfect for this scenario. So then you can trigger alerts, and that is upon employee pressing a button, or let's say you detected that he fell, or he's not moving for a long time, and he's inside of a danger zone, for example. You can draw geofences on your plans. See that on the dashboard, see them in real time, so you can take action right away, right? And that is progressively. I like that word because it's like I mentioned before. At first, you'll be getting insights, right? You'll be learning from those sensors. You'll look at that data. You'll say, okay, now that I have this data, I can implement this logic and this logic and this logic, so I can anticipate this the next time. And that can be totally built inside TagoIO, inside our analysis module. For instance, let's say we have a geofence on Tago, and the geofence says that is a danger zone. So I can get a notification at the moment that particular staff member enters the danger zone. But then what, right? So then, if I could capture information such as, okay, I'm gonna create a logic here that's gonna let me know if that particular user that is inside a zone that is a danger zone does not move for a certain amount of time. If it's a place where it's constantly moving, then it will be weird to see that this particular staff member is not moving. So then you would have a notification when that happens, and you'll be able to take actions before anything bad happens, right? And potentially saving people's lives. So we reduce the harm and improve the infrastructure progressively. Monitor health, worker health and hazard settings. So such as mining can be sometimes very harmful. You can be exposed to certain things. You can be inside the ducts or caves, for example, that can have a dramatic change in humidity and CO2, can have gas on the air. So all these things can be tracked, and you can monitor real time how your workers are progressing and intervene when the time comes. So what do we have on Tago that is ready for this? And that's the right word. That's our RTLS, our Kickstarter RTLS application. I'm happy to share the link on the chat also afterwards, so you can take a look. But the RTLS offers a system in which you can have multiple customers. These customers, they can have different sites that are being monitored, and within each site, you can add a floor plan or a layer that represents your real world, where you can draw your geofences with the events that you're working with. That is, if a user enters the geofence or leaves the geofence or is sitting there for a long time, or there's too many people inside a particular geofence, you set the logic, right? But the Kickstarter is going to be your main point of start because it has some of these already done. So it's mostly reverse engineering for your own case. You can create sites within the Kickstarter. You can add sensor just by scanning the QR code on the sensor, position your beacons as reference points, and then assign a particular sensor to an asset or a staff member. So you can then track them indoor and flip between your layers between different customers. You can create a dashboard showing only the customers that are at risk, for example, only customers that are within the danger zone in that particular moment. So you would have a global view of what's really important, right? And having all the other feeds together with that. So geofences can trigger alerts, send emails immediately through SMS, through email. You can integrate like with Twilio, for example, to have a call center, send a pre-recorded call saying that such person is on the danger zone and haven't been moving for a while, or I don't know, the sensor reports that it's in a different area, I don't know, right? You set the logic and then the alert would flip that back. You can also build reports based on the history of, the movement, and that could be lat and long. That could be a quick snapshot of the X and Y axis on the floor plan for, or could even the positions on the geofence. You could have geofence to track locations as well. And the layers, right? So on this particular dashboard that I'm showing right now, if you see here on the bottom, where we have on the bottom dashboard, the left side, the white part, we have 2 geofences there and a pin on the green geofence. So the green geofence will be the entering zone. Every time the sensor goes through that zone, I get a notification that a sensor, a package is entering. But looking at an indoor safety manner, I could also create a logic in which such user has arrived, such user has entering a particular zone that I have defined within my settings. And this can be done through the widgets. We can add multiple layers, as I mentioned before. Each site could have multiple levels, multiple floors that can be represented by a floor plan. You can integrate this with SAP, with ERP, with WhatsApp, custom notification system that you have within the company to be alerted of these feeds. We know that some things can only stay within that particular company. I'd say, for example, mining, some information can only stay within that circle. So you have to streamline the communication internally and things like that. So you have the robust feeds that you need to build an application for tracking both indoor and outdoor, combining with the Moco sensors can be extremely powerful. And then providing access to end user. So what does that mean? I can add a user to a particular organization or to a particular site. So those are going to be the people that's going to be monitoring, getting the data insights, and learning what to do with that data, how to do the next step of improvement on top of this. So this is just a context on what can be done, but we all know that indoor safety can be extremely important on the logistics field, on the industry, on construction, and other places like nuclear facilities or hydro generators facilities and places like that where we can do much better on the tracking on the indoor safety side for the people that are there working, not just for the safety, but to boost productivity, streamlining workflows, having decision making based on data-driven insights to facilitate the remote monitoring management. So this is what I wanted to share. I would like to pass the word to Damon now. Damon is going to share some insights to us on some sensors that we can use and these solutions. What are the best applicable sensors for this case? So Damon, you're up.
Okay, thank you, Thiago. Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to give the webinar with Thiago to all of you. And first of all, I would like to introduce the Moco Smart. Moco technology we found in 2006, and we are leading manufacturer and provider of the ODM, OEM, and IoT devices in China. And in 2013, we established our own IoT brand, Moco Smart. And we're focusing on the IoT technologies, and we provide the comprehensive product lines, such as the Bluetooth Low Energy, LoRaWAN, Wi-Fi, RFID, IoT, and UWB, and etc. And at Moco, what we can offer is is the IoT consulting services and the white label product and one-stop manufacturer and the ODM and JDM solutions. And Moco Smart, we are not just a manufacturer of the IoT devices, but we can transfer all your mind to reality. If you have any idea about your IoT solution, you can find Moco, and we will realize it from your concept to reality. Okay, that's the brief of the introduction of the Moco Smart. Here let's look at our LoRaWAN product line. The Moco Smart LoRaWAN product line mainly contains 4 parts. The first part is our GPS tracker. Here, as you can see, we got the LW01 and LW08, the 2 GPS tracker, and it can be used in the vehicle and asset tracking, and also the livestock tracking. And what's more, we also got our new LW011, the super mini tracker, and our LW012, the container tracker. And so, as you can see, we have this, different kinds of products to fulfill the different applications. And the second part is our panic button and smart badge. We got the LW004, and also we got today's character, the LW006. And what's more, we got also a new member here. LW010 is a new one. It's smaller than LW006. And you can see all of them. Here is one button on the product. And how we can secure the staff safety is when you press the button, and it will immediately send the alarm and also the staff location to the server. So you will get a notification, and you can take action soon to ensure the staff safety. And the third part is our LoRaWAN bridge. And here we go. The LW03 series. And we got here is the indoor version. We also got the outdoor version and even the solar panel version. And it can be used in the warehouse or the outdoor construction site to connect the beacon data and transfer to the LoRaWAN server. And the last one is our LoRaWAN sensors. First, we got the LW005. It's a smart meter plug. We can use it in the factory or the smart office to monitor the power consumption. And we also got LW007. It's a PR sensor. It can detect the, for example, the meeting room occupation, or detect the in the office, the door or the window is closed or not. And the last one is our LW09, but it's a pity I didn't get the sample here. And it's a surface mounting parking sensor. And with this sensor, we can detect the parking space occupation. So it helps the manager to realize the intelligent parking management. Okay. And let's back to our topic, the staff safety, and how can LW06 realize the staff safety. The first is our LW06. We support GPS and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi positioning, and so it enables the LW06 can work both indoor and outdoor, and it also have the built-in accelerometer, so it can be used to detect the man-down status. Just imagine in a quite busy construction site, all the workers are very busy and go there, go here. But one staff with the W06, he stay in one place long time without any movement. Absolutely, it's not a normal situation. So the device will send an alarm and his position to the server, and the server will send the notification to the management. So we will know, okay, here is an abnormal situation. We're going to check what's happening here. Does he need any help or not? That's one case we protect the staff. And the other one is you can see the red button on the badge. When you face any emergency situation, you just need to press the button, and the device will send an SOS alarm and also your location to the server. And what's more, the built-in buzzer and the vibration motor, it will make the sound and noise to make nearby staff to find you and quickly to help you. And okay, that's the brief introduction how the LW06 can secure the staff safety. And let's see the use cases. With the combination of the Moco Smart and the TagoIO, we got some amazing use cases. And here I will introduce the indoor use cases first. We can use the LW06 with TagoIO to realize the indoor worker safety monitoring, and also we can create the geofence to prevent any damage happen. For example, here, because for example in the warehouse, because the worker will carry the stocks to the to anywhere, but if the stock is too heavy and the worker is fall down and cannot work anymore, and he just cannot move, and even he cannot press the button, and maybe for some, and the device detected the situation, and oh, there's already several minutes he didn't move anymore, and the device will send an alarm to TagoIO, and also with the location of the staff, and the TagoIO will send the notification to the management person, and so he can check what's happening here. But this realize how we can realize the indoor positioning. We have to first deploy some Bluetooth anchor here. And by the way, I want to introduce Moco Smart. Also, we can provide the various of the Bluetooth beacons. If you have any Bluetooth devices needed, you can find Moco Smart. And the second use case is here you can see we can build a geofence here in the specific area. For example, here we got some hazardous material, like the chemical material or whatever material is very harmful to the person. So we can build a geofence here, and when the staff walk into this area, the TagoIO will send a notification to the person. Okay, we have one staff go to the dangerous area. Maybe you need to stop him fast to prevent he get harm. Okay, that's the use case for the indoor. And here we got also outdoor situation. For the outdoor use cases, because for example in the construction site, because always on the construction site you don't know where the danger happens. So if any danger happens, the staff can press the button on the LW06, and it can send an SOS alarm and also his position to the TagoIO. And the TagoIO will also send notification to you, and either it's by the SMS, email, or the application notification to you, and whatever you want. Yeah, so you will know, okay, someone is facing the very dangerous situation. So you can arrange others to rescue him. Okay, this is one use case. But another use case I didn't write it here is also the geofence function TagoIO can offer, because for some on the construction site, some area maybe before it's finished, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous to close to this area, because this kind of building, if it's not finished yet, if you close to it, maybe you will face danger. So you can also use the geofence function here. Okay, that's the brief introduction about our use cases, and I think all of you are waiting to see how it works in TagoIO, and I will give the live demo to you and to see how it works. Okay, here we go. We got the staff safety dashboard on TagoIO. Here you can see, and basically you can see here we got two areas: the outdoor safety and the indoor safety. And we also show the device, the status, for example, the battery or the current status and the working mode, or any basic information. And also you can add or delete some information that you don't want or you want. And here you can see this is my this is now the LWZ6 position is here. And you can also change it to the satellite map. Also, you can see the real map, and it's according to you. Yeah. And here you can see the red area is I built an geofence here. And if the person is in the area of the geofence, so he will trigger the geofence function, and he will trigger the geofence function, and you will receive the notification on the TagoIO. Let's say which moment it seems. Let me check the payload. It seems now it's not connected. Let me make it connect first. It's not connected to the server, so we cannot see any alarm or other things. Sorry, please wait a moment. Okay, soon it will online, because you can check the history, the payload history is we already several minutes didn't receive the payload. So you can after you see the information, and you see already maybe 6 minutes you didn't receive any payload, so you can know the device maybe have some situation is not connect. You can try to connect to the server again. And by the way, when we are waiting for the device online, we can I can show you how we trigger the alarm. Let's see, we got the action function here. And you can see we can trigger the notification by many variables. For example, where I set one variable is the event trigger here. And when I receive the payload and I pass it, and the event type is equal to SOS start, so it will push the notification to myself. Later I can show it to you. Yeah, this and TagoIO offers different kinds of trigger conditions, so you can choose it by yourself. Let's check it's online or not. Okay, here you go.
So while the device connects, Damon, we did have a question on the chat in regards, I think, Eileen answered it pretty nicely. So I think it's in regards to the battery life, what this looks like, but I think it's on this, it's the actual setting, right?
Let me check first. How many hours the device keeps running? You mean the battery life? To locate the workers in where floor of the construction site he is. Yes, sure. If you use the Bluetooth positioning, and when it reports the position of the staff, it will also report the MAC of the beacon. So and you can know which MAC you deploy in this floor and which MAC you deploy in other floor. So you can know according to the MAC it detects. So you can know which floor he is.
That's cool. On Tago, you can also use layers, which can be defined as floors. That helps a lot.
Does Moco Smart currently have UWB products? Yes, we have, and you can contact with us to about the UWB products. About the UWB information, maybe you can leave your you can send an email to us, and we will share the information to you. And also, is LW06 battery rechargeable? Yes, it's rechargeable. It's a magnetic charge. You can charge it very simply. Which technology is better for tracking in underground mine, UWB or Bluetooth? It's according to it's according to your need. Generally, if you use UWB technology, is is much you can reach the precise about 0.1 meter, but if you use the normal Bluetooth fix, maybe it can be reached about 0.3 meter. So according to your need, if you want to get the precise position of the stuff, you can choose the UWB. But if you don't need so precise position, you can use the Bluetooth. It's according to you. Battery life. Battery life is according to your setting, because different for different setting, because you can set it every minute you send a payload, or you can set it every hour to send a payload. Is different lifetime. Where can I find the information of the W012? This product, because it's our new product, is still under process. So after it's finished, I will put in our website so you can check it, and you can also send email to Moco Smart, and you will get the product out. I can first send all the product information to you. Let me check first.
All right. It seems that we don't have any other questions, Damon. In regards to the sensor, don't work yourself on it. It's Murphy's Law, right? It was working 10 minutes ago. We tested some alerts there, so it's all good. Yeah. All right. So I see that Eileen shared the email. So if you want to contact Moco, it's info@mokosmart.com to have more information on the sensors. I'm also going to drop the link in case you want to request a demo with TagoIO to check the parallel solution for that. We can start on our TLS. The LWW6 is perfect for that. And we can go from there. Oh, looks like we have one more question for you there, Damon. Is there a product that can be installed on the helmet?
Yes, we have. We have the Bluetooth beacon for the helmet, and you can install it on the helmet first, and then you can use for example, the LW03 or our Bluetooth gateway to scan the beacon. And it also have the button on the product, so if you face any danger, you can just press the button on the helmet.
Awesome. Cool. Oh, I see that Eileen just shared the link. Also, Eileen is being super helpful. Thank you, Eileen.
Yeah, thank you, Eileen.
Awesome. Well, if anyone has any other questions, you have the open line with Moco, with TagoIO as well. I would like to thank everyone that joined this webinar. It was really cool to host this with Moco Smart. Damon, thank you so much for your availability. I know it's very late for you there. And yeah, looking forward to seeing some solutions there with Moco Smart and TagoIO.
Yeah, sure. I believe later on we'll get some much use cases in TagoIO with Moco Smart product.
Awesome. Oh, see, we have one more there for you before we wrap up. In places
accuracy is very important. So UWB is better choice, for example, in high voltage substations. Yes, if you need very high accuracy, you can use UWB or you can use our AOA solution. Both of them are your choice. You can send an email to us, and we will introduce details about these two technology, about AOA and UWB, and both of them can reach very accuracy positioning.
Awesome. All right. I don't think we have any other questions on board. Thanks again, everyone. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to follow TagoIO and Moco Smart on LinkedIn to stay tuned with the news. We always see each other there on events like IoT Tech or IoT Solutions, so we're all around, and we're happy to set up a call with you to understand the project needs and how we can help. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate.
Thank you, everyone, and have a good day. Thank you to Seago.
Thank you, Damon. Thank you, Eileen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.